Where is America going? The answer to this question is to socialism. The conditions now exist for an extraordinary advance in the political consciousness of the working class. Paradoxically, the same technological advance that poses an immense threat to its living conditions will also prove to be a powerful weapon in the development of revolutionary consciousness. The vast pedagogical potential of artificial, or one might say augmented intelligence, combined with the revolutionary perspectives of scientific socialism, open unprecedented possibilities. The consciousness of the working class, the understanding of the objective conditions of capitalist crisis, the clarification of the path to working class power, all of this can be spread on a scale that previous generations could scarcely have imagined. Just as Diderot's Encyclopedia in the 18th century became an instrument for enlightenment that contributed to the French Revolution by making knowledge available to masses of people who had been kept in ignorance, so artificial intelligence, properly developed and democratically controlled, utilized by the revolutionary Marxist Trotskyist Party and placed in the service of the working class rather than capitalist profit, can become an instrument of socialist consciousness. Now, the World Socialist Web Site has long recognized this potential. And I'm pleased to announce today that the International Committee has taken measures to harness the power of AI for the purposes and interests of the working class movement. Within a few weeks, we will be releasing Socialism AI, a revolutionary application of augmented intelligence to the development of socialist consciousness and the organizational capacity of the international working class. It is a chatbot which will enable users to pose political, historical, social questions, problems of organization, tactical initiative, and receive a response which draws on the vast archive of Marxist thought. First and foremost, the archive of the World Socialist Web Site itself, which encompasses well over 100,000 articles. It will access vast portions of the archive of Marxist thought, the best works of historical literature. And it will not be programmed, as the existing chatbots are, to provide an answer which has been conditioned by the establishment media. It will provide an accurate, thoroughly researched reply to critical issues which arise in the day-to-day struggles of the working class. It will answer questions posed by intellectuals, students, youth, on a vast range of questions. And it will be answers which reflect and express the interests of the working class. This is not a minor technical project. Some 28 years ago, when the internet was first coming into existence, we understood the power of this new technology, and we were the first, not only left-wing, first left-wing publication, left-wing tendency, to actually make the shift from a written newspaper to the internet. We founded the World Socialist Web Site. At that time, it was so new, I recently checked this, that Amazon only had about 850 employees. We understood the implications of this technology and acted upon it. And this was critical for the development of the revolutionary movement. We understand the power of AI, both its reactionary, but also its revolutionary potential. We are acting on the latter. I'm convinced that in the weeks and months ahead, and even certainly in the years ahead, all of you will be using it. And thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of workers will utilize this powerful instrument as a means of education, social education, political education, cultural education. It will be used not in one language, but in dozens of languages. As a matter of fact, when it is unveiled, it will be available within a few weeks here in Germany, and you will be able to use it in the German language, French language, Italian language, Russian, whatever. Just as the World Socialist Web Site today is published in 15 languages. This application of the most advanced productive forces to the transformation of consciousness has vast significance. It makes available instantly and globally the theoretical resources, the historical analysis, the programmatic clarity necessary for the working class to understand its historic mission and seize power. Now, we embarked upon this project actually almost a year ago. Our technical team has been working on it assiduously. And this decision to expand, to make use of AI, and to devote considerable resources to its development is based on a political perspective. It's not to amuse ourselves. We deeply believe that objective conditions all over the world is generating a revolutionary movement. We saw this phenomenon emerge in the first half of the 20th century. The problems of that century were not solved, but they demonstrated the possibility of their resolution. The same questions that gave rise to revolutions in the 20th century are now re-emerging with far greater force in the 21st. The world in which we live is like a dormant volcano upon whose slope civilization builds its monuments, establishes its institutions, and organizes its daily life. For long periods of time, the volcano remains dormant. But beneath the surface, immense pressures accumulate, the magma rises, the tremors intensify, and finally the eruption comes with catastrophic force, transforming the landscape entirely. The metaphor of the volcano captures not only the destructive, but also the creative energy of this process. A volcanic eruption destroys the old terrain, but creates new and very fertile land for development. The eruption of class struggle in the United States will destroy the rotting structures of capitalism, but will also open the possibility of a new world. From the depth of social oppression will arise a force greater than any army or corporation, the collective power of a class that produces all wealth, yet owns nothing, literally. When that force acts consciously, guided by scientific socialism and the analysis of objective reality, it will sweep away the barriers of nationality and ethnicity and unite humanity in a common struggle for liberation. Thank you very much.